Good morning, dear students. Earlier we have finished old or classical method of repertorization. So before that we have studied that whatever method of repertorization we are adopting, we have to follow one process of repertorization that may be total addition method or elimination method. So whatever method of repertorization you are following, you have to choose one process of repertorization. So there is a significant difference in process of repertorization and method of repertorization. Process of repertorization deals with the how you are arranging symptom and how you are evaluating them with their medicines for consideration of total gradation or total drugs. But process may be total addition, process may be elimination, method may vary. So in previous class we have learned old method of repertorization, or that is known as classical method of repertorization. So most of the time, my dear students, you must remember classical deals with the oldest and traditional method. So that may be not traditionally now, but earlier what was used. Like yesterday in one teaching group there was one controversy that classical method, we are classical homeopath and Hahnemannian homeopath are different. No, Hahnemannian, it means Hahnemannian is the only classical method. I am telling you one additional point, that whatever say, I may say that I am modern or I am classical or I am this, but I am not above Hahnemann. I have to follow 7 basic principles which are given by our master Hahnemann. Even I have told you that many persons says that Hahnemann is the father of repertory, not Polymotion, because Hahnemann have first himself prepared repertory of fragmenta diverges. So what I want to say that classical, it means old, which was earlier used, and most of the time you know very well that repertory was developed in very later stage. Earlier when homeopathy started, we have started using repertory, but repertory sheet or what computer or card or whatever came, all the things came later. So now we have understood that classical method of method of repertorization or traditional method of repertorization, or you may not say traditional, but classical is very important term which you know, and old method of repertorization and plain paper method of repertorization. All the things are same. All the things are same. Now we are coming to modern method of repertorization. So today I will discuss the most important method which you know for your final year examination. You are going to give final year exam. So in final year exam, what method of repertorization you have to do for your practical file, what method of repertorization you have to do during your practical university exam, in which you will be given 2 cases. One will be acute case, one will be chronic case. So in both cases you have to repertorize with the repertory sheet method. It means after doing all the things, you have to use one repertory sheet. And what are other name of this method? It is also known as repertory sheet or repertory graph method. So it has 2 terminology. What are it is only one method of modern method. It is only one method of modern method. What are its name? Repertory C or repertory graph. Why these terms are used for this method? Why? Because we are using a graph which is already prepared to save your time, to minimize error, and it will be time saving. So to making a record by manual method. So my dear students, in this you have to make a repertory C. You will be provided a repertory C or repertory graph. So how this will look? So in this first section will be, in first section you will find identification. Identification of patient. It means in this you will note down, in identification column you will note down the name, age, sex, occupation, and religion, address. These things will identify your patient. Along with, you can note down some identification number or registration number. So what is this section? This section is for identification, that this case, this repertory sheet, this particular repertory graph belongs to which person, which patient. So this is a section. Now second point will come. Symptoms record. So what you will do? You will follow all these steps of repertorization, which I will elaborate in future class. And earlier I have also told you that what are case taking and everything, evaluation. Then finally you will convert symptom into rubric, and symptoms oblique rubric. So there will be a place where you will note down symptoms and rubric with their page number. Suppose any symptom you find out, then you will note down that this symptom belongs to this page number. For example, boil. So if you will use boil, so then you will note down boil. I am using Phatak repertory. It is easy and clinical, that's why. But for exam, most of the time you have to use Kent repertory. So boil. So symptom, boil, rubric, boil, and page number is 39. So why you are writing symptom and rubric and page number? So that if anyone want to check it, or if even you are forgetting something, then you can cross check too, just by going to that particular page number. Just by going to that particular page number. So this will help you to systematize the things. If any error occur, then you can easily cross check that oh, this page number, this rubric, this symptom, this rubric, and this page number. So this way you will write, most of the time you will get approximately 11 line. Lastly 11. Most of the time maximum 11 or 12 symptom or 12 rubric space are provided to note down. Okay my dear. Now two points we have covered. Third point comes main repertory sheet or main repertory graph. Main repertory sheet or main repertory graph. So in this what you will find? You will find that this way there will be column prepared. So my dear students, here you will find list of medicine. Here you will find list of medicines which will be provided for list of medicine which will be provided for e.g. finding and finding the writing the rubric number gradation. So here list of drugs suppose and how this list will be arranged. It will be like Apis canadensis, Apis nigra, and suppose then came Nux and के बाद and after and phosphorus, sulfur. So same way it means what is this? This is arranged alphabetically. Why it is arranged alphabetically? So that you will be feel easy to find the drug list. So this is arranged alphabetically. What will be here mentioned? Here will be your first symptom, symptom 1 or rubric 1. Here rubric 2, rubric 3, rubric 4, rubric 5, rubric 6, rubric 7, rubric 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this will be in nutshell. So what you will do? You will find out some case. Suppose we have taken boil, patient case came boil. So we will find out repertory, that page number 39 of Phatak repertory. We noted down that what are drugs mentioned against boil. So suppose this is arnica. So you found first alpha. There also it is arranged alphabetically. So it will be easy. So arnica. So arnica is given how much marks? Maybe 2, 3, 1. Or if you are using 5 graded repertory, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are using 4 gradation of repertory, for example synthesis, then you will use this 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you are using no gradation of remedy, then only 1 marks to every medicine. And if you are using like body repertory, then 1 or 2. So this way you will suppose 3 for this symptom, arnica got 3, for this symptom arnica got 2, for this symptom arnica got 1. So this way you will fill up the complete sheet. Understood my dear? So this way you will note down all the drugs. And suppose this Nux vomica. Nux vomica is not available for this symptom. Here it got 0. Here it got 1 mark. Here not covering this symptom, 0. Here not covering this symptom, 0. Here covering 3 marks, 3 marks. Here covering 1 mark, 1 mark. So same way we will note down for, suppose we have taken only 6 symptoms. So we will note down for all the symptoms and medicine grade as per provided in repertory. And then this is very important step, and this is the main step where you have to do mechanical. It is most time consuming part of repertory seek method, because you have to put down everything. There should not be any error, because if error, then your whole result will be wrong. So my dear, this part is very important part. Now we are coming to the final part. What is the final part? You have done this repertorization, everything. Now in this 11, 12, there will be one special column, that is total. All the 11, 12 you found, there will be one additional column, total. Every drug, how much total they got. Understood? So you will calculate after adding all the symptoms which we noted down and their gradation. Then we find it out total, and then final repertorization will be for 5 drugs and their total. 5 drugs, their total, how many symptoms they are covering, and how many marks they are getting. So symptom covers and total marks. So this way we will note down that how many, this final chart, in this we will take 5 drugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 5. So this way we will note down 5 and 5 drugs, sometimes 8 or 10, maybe depending upon the repertory chart how it is prepared, and then we will prepare accordingly this. So by my dear students, by this what you will find? By this you will find that these 5 drugs are covering maximum symptoms. And what you will note down, how you will note down this, in this it means total marks. Suppose you have taken 5 symptoms, so for 5 symptoms it is covering 12 marks and covering 5 symptoms. So this way you will note down that particular drug how much cover. So total, this way it will be calculated. This chart final will be, and one case we will do in our practical final classes. So this way you will do modern method, which is very important for your exam point of view. And this is repertory seek method. What is its merit? It is merit that by this, if you are doing, then you will be memorizing that many drugs and their gradation, and it is as it is printed, so time error chances are less. But what is drawback? That still it is time consuming, and most of the time it is used for total addition method. And third point, in the list which we are providing you in repertory graph, medicines are very less, maybe 100 or 120 something, or maybe 120, 150 maximum, because space is a concern, and there are chance of clerical error or eye straining process. So these are its drawback, because we cannot cover all the drugs. We cannot consider all the drugs in a small repertory seat. So thank you, my dear students. We will discuss other method in next onwards class. Thank you.